Hey, what's up, YouTube world? Future Me for Christ here, and I got something special for yous. That's right, I got something special for yous. Anyway, I'm going to be starting a new series called, well, I don't know what it's called yet, so there you go. I'll introduce it when I start the series. But basically, it's going to be combining half of me talking about military tactics, ideas, something like XL Sweat. I'm sorry if I can't say your name right. LXL Sweat idea. But I'm going to go a little bit more in depth with the firearms because that's what I'm more specialized in. But I'll try and help out with like history and all that fun, shorta, hoopla, and so on and so forth. But what? So basically, the first thing is like I'll start off a video with me talking just like I am now about like like one example would be like artillery. You can never like you always got to utilize artillery to help survive or something. That's just an example. I'm not really sure where that's going from. Don't quote me if I'm wrong. Right. And then you'll see gameplay attached to that video of me using the tactic and the weapons that weapon and or weapons. I'm sorry if I kind of confused you there. But I'll be talking about the tactics. Basically talking about military tactics that are actually being used. And then I'll be attaching a video of the tactics and weapons being used. After talking about them, I'll show a video of me playing with them. Unlike video games such as not Modern Warfare 2, sorry about that, Black Ops, and so on and so forth, as such as life goes on. But I still need to work out some of the kinks, whatever you want to call it. Dang it, I'm sorry if I look over that way. I have Commando on, it's kind of on mute, so, can't miss an Arnold Schwarzenegger movie. You know what I'm saying. But, anyway, I have a giant book of firearms, so that'll last us for quite some time. And I'll be using that book to skim through and see any firearms that are in any of the games that I own. And then I will talk about the gun, give you a little bit of background with the book, and then I will attach some gameplay with me using that gun. So one week I may be using the G11 for people who like the G11, or I may be using the FAL, or the Spectre, or the Kipperus, or the AK-74U, or whatever. So basically you got the gist there. And that's, pretty much it. I just want to tell you that this new series will be starting. And this will be like now, I'm not going to do it every day because that's a lot of work for me. And I've got 3 weeks till school starts up. I know, boo-hoo, going into 9th grade. So with 9th grade going, and I have to work with my sister who's going into kindergarten, it's just going to be a thing. So I may do it like maybe once a week, maybe. Maybe. But yeah, once school starts up, don't expect don't expect too many videos, because I have schoolwork to be done. I got to focus on that so I can get good grades, so I can get into a good college. So yes, just this is a little more informational video than what you would expect, kinda, and that's pretty much it. I know most of my videos are like upwards of 5 minutes, but this one may be a little shorter, So it's gonna be like flanking, sniping, and in my personal opinion, sniping may be covered a lot longer. It may be in 2 separate videos because there's a lot to talk about, and I do happen to like sniping. I am a great sniper and marksman in both video games and real life. But now in my opinion, quick scoping not a thing that I enjoy. I don't find it. First off, I don't find it fun. I don't find it skillful. I just don't like it. I mean, if I have quick scopers out there who are like quick scoping, like, you suck. You suck. Who doesn't like quick scoping? That's my weird quick scoping nerd voice. Sorry, but I am a nerd and a geek, so yeah, I prefer it like hard scoping. I know. Oh my gosh, you just hard scoping. You just cussed. Well, you know what? I don't care. I personally don't like quick scoping. So yeah, won't be using much quick scoping. If I do quick scope, that's probably just to just a coincidence, or A, it's a coincidence, or B, I did it on accident. I don't normally quickscope. I don't run around with a sniper rifle. I don't find that as a skill. I mean, if someone else likes quickscoping, that's obviously my opinion, so yeah. Now, LMGs, you're always going to have to worry about, like, one of two things. One, if it's a magazine fit, which means, like, the AUG H-bar from Modern Warfare 2. It's basically the AUG from Black Ops with a very long barrel and a bigger magazine in the back. How do I know that there's an AUG in Modern Warfare 2? I played it for a while. Yes, I know. So, yeah. And with belt feds, you always have to worry about one of two things. B, how fast you run, and two, how fast you run. Well, three things, actually, I guess. One, how fast you run out of ammo. Two, how fast you run. And B, how fast can you reload under fire. All of these play into a key factor, which is why instead of like scavenger lightweight or whatever the perk, I personally prefer a scavenger because I can fire really quickly with my trigger finger, and if I waste too much ammo, then I have to pick up another gun, and if I don't know how to use that gun right then and there, I'm kind of screwed. So, But, yeah, so you're always going to have to, like, fire and burst, keep your accuracy, and put sleight of hand on. That'll make it so much easier. I cannot stress you how easy that'll be. Now, for CQB class, shotgun, submachine gun, maybe assault rifle, if you're lucky. Submachine gun or shotgun, those are what I prefer. A shotgun. I mean, like the Spaz 12 or the Stakeout or the WA 2000, which is a great gun. But other than that, I don't like that. It's basically a trade-off. Which do you choose for? Less accuracy or more stopping power? And that's something else. Assault rifles, I don't preferably have a favorite, although the M16 does have a good place in my, favorite box in my head, because, I'm American and M16 is freaking awesome. If they made it automatic in multiplayer, it would be a little bit overpowered. I personally will make a Vietnam class, just for Black Ops, and it'll have the M16 with the M203. Now, I bet a lot of you just went, ugh, M203. Or the noob tube. I personally think the M203 is perfectly fine as it is. In Black Ops, it seems a lot weaker than it was in, Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare 2, when I played it for a little bit. I don't care for noob tubes. I will personally use them. I just won't use them as much as, I won't go one-man army. Now that's an overkill. I personally think Scavenger basically replaces one-man army. I mean, yeah, with one-man army, you can switch back and forth between classes and stuff, or refill your M203s. But personally, it's a piece of 40mm metal and explosives coming at you at a really fast pace. So if it doesn't explode at you, and it hits you, you're gonna get impaled by a 40mm piece of grenade. It's gonna kill you. So yes, that's my preference on the M203. And yeah. What else is there? Some machine guns, personally, put a grip on them. Burst mode makes them accurate at better distance, and that's pretty much it. On the topic of sniper rifles, I see a lot of people run around with the intervention, and I don't mind it. I used it a lot, and I was almost at a mastery. I almost had every attachment for it, including extended mags, which proves to you how much I enjoyed using it. But long story short, I prefer, for longer distance, you want a bolt gun. You want a bolt action, like the Intervention, or the R700, or some other bolt action, or the M40. But for closer range, you're going to want the semi-autos, like the WA200, the Dragunov, the PSG-1, or the M21. So, yeah. Thanks for watching this video, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Comment, rate, and subscribe.